But you don't seemingly like your own character, so she comes off as an insufferable, whiny brat.
I truly do believe that. There's something wrong with her. She's disturbed, she's unhappy, and she thinks it's about feminism and the patriarchy and about abortion. But the reality is she's just not stable, like the majority of people in Hollywood. They're just not stable human beings.
Rachel is literally the star of a Disney movie, and she acts like she's some sort of victim, and that's the sort of mentality that is just poisoning people's minds. Like, she acts like her life is so bad.
You might have heard about Rachel Zegler's dazzling rise to fame, but what you haven't heard is the wild chaos behind the scenes of her latest project. Rachel was all set to make a massive comeback on London's West End with the revival of Evita, one of the most iconic musicals ever. But instead of applause and standing ovations, what unfolded backstage was something no one saw coming. A full-scale meltdown that's sending shockwaves through the theatre world. The drama includes heated arguments, public outbursts, and even security stepping in during rehearsals. Fans are left wondering, what really happened? How did one of the most promising young stars in Hollywood end up embroiled in this kind of controversy? In this video, we're going deep into every twist and turn of this story, breaking down all the leaked info, insider accounts, and what it could mean for Rachel's future. Buckle up, it's a wild ride. Before we dive into the drama, let's rewind a bit and get to know Rachel Zegler, because her story makes this all the more surprising. Rachel first burst onto the scene with her breakout role in Steven Spielberg's West Side Story remake, where her powerful voice and natural charisma won over critics and audiences alike. Almost overnight, she became one of the most talked about young talents in Hollywood. And she didn't just stop there. Rachel was quickly snapped up for a slew of major projects, including the coveted lead role of Snow White in Disney's upcoming live-action adaptation, which only fueled the hype around her career. The Evita revival was supposed to be her next big stage moment, a chance to showcase her range not just on screen, but live in one of the most prestigious theatre hubs in the world, London's West End. Landing the role of Eva Peron, a character known for her complexity and power, was a dream come true. It was a role that could cement her legacy as not just a film star, but a true triple threat: acting, singing, and commanding the stage. Critics and fans were buzzing with excitement when the casting announcement dropped. Everyone was eager to see how Rachel would bring Eva Peron to life in a fresh new production. So naturally, expectations were sky high, which might have set the stage for some serious pressure. But even before rehearsals began, whispers started to circulate within theatre circles that Rachel might be struggling with the transition to live theatre. It's no secret that film and stage acting require different skills, and some performers find the shift tough, especially under the spotlight of a demanding West End production. Sources close to the production reported that Rachel was initially very enthusiastic, but soon started showing signs of frustration. Rehearsals were reportedly running late because of her needing multiple takes for certain scenes, and there were rumors she resisted choreography that didn't align with her vision of the character. Some crew members described tense moments when Rachel clashed with the choreographer and director over creative choices. More worryingly, a few cast members hinted at Rachel occasionally arriving late to rehearsals, which disrupted the tight schedule the production needed to meet. In the world of theatre, punctuality and discipline are sacred. Delays can throw off the entire cast's rhythm. Still, these early issues were brushed off as normal growing pains as Rachel adapted to the rigorous demands of live performance. But the question remained: were these just minor hiccups, or the first signs of something bigger brewing backstage? The turning point came during a critical dress rehearsal just a few weeks before opening night. According to eyewitnesses, tensions reached a boiling point during a pivotal scene where Rachel's character delivers one of Eva Peron's most iconic and emotionally charged monologues. Apparently, Rachel took issue with how the director wanted the scene staged and refused to perform it as planned. Eyewitness accounts describe her visibly upset, yelling at the director and causing a significant delay. The argument escalated quickly, so much so that security staff had to intervene to escort her off the stage. This moment was captured on video and leaked to social media, instantly going viral. Fans and theatre insiders alike were shocked. Public meltdowns like this are extremely rare in the tightly controlled environment of professional theatre. Many wondered if Rachel's star power had gone to her head, or if the pressure had finally become too much. The production team released a brief statement, apologizing for the disruption, but confirmed the show would go on as planned. However, rumors continued swirling that Rachel's behavior was becoming increasingly unpredictable, raising red flags for everyone involved. The drama didn't stop there. Shortly after the viral meltdown, internal documents from the production leaked online, revealing detailed notes from the director and producers. These notes painted a more complicated picture of what was really happening behind the scenes. The director's notes described Rachel's attitude as combative and uncooperative, accusing her of acting like royalty and demanding special treatment. There were mentions of her refusing to follow blocking instructions, constantly challenging creative decisions, and clashing with fellow cast members. Wardrobe staff reportedly struggled with Rachel's last-minute demands for costume changes, causing further delays and tension. One note even mentioned an incident where Rachel stormed out of a fitting because she disliked the way a costume fit. Fellow cast members leaked accounts of increasingly toxic backstage dynamics, with some saying morale was at an all-time low. The usually supportive environment of a theatre company was apparently replaced by anxiety and frustration. Industry insiders speculated that Rachel's rapid rise to fame might have left her unprepared for the collaborative and disciplined nature of live theatre. Unlike film sets where scenes can be edited and reshot, stage performances require harmony and trust among everyone involved. With opening night looming, producers found themselves scrambling to contain the fallout. They began holding emergency meetings to discuss contingency plans, including the possibility of bringing in an understudy to cover for Rachel if the situation worsened. Rehearsals became chaotic, with reports of frequent last-minute changes and disruptions. Some suggested the production's budget ballooned due to overtime pay and additional rehearsals needed to accommodate Rachel's unpredictable schedule. The atmosphere backstage was described as tense and uncertain, with many wondering if the show would actually open on time. For a production as high-profile as this, any delay or cancellation would be a massive financial blow and reputational risk. Meanwhile, Rachel maintained a public silence. She hasn't addressed the rumors or the viral meltdown, fueling speculation. Across social media, some fans expressed support, suggesting the pressure and scrutiny might have overwhelmed her. Others criticized her behavior, questioning her professionalism. The incident has sparked broader conversations about the mental health challenges faced by young stars in high-pressure industries. While no official statement has confirmed any specific reasons for the meltdown, many hope Rachel is getting the support she needs. Looking ahead, this controversy could have lasting impacts on Rachel's career. Disney's Snow White remake is still in production, but insiders wonder if studios will rethink casting choices based on this incident. The entertainment industry can be unforgiving, especially when a performer's behavior disrupts large productions. However, some industry experts believe this could also be a moment of growth for Rachel, a chance to learn from mistakes and come back stronger. Many performers have faced setbacks early in their careers and used those experiences to build resilience. Rachel Zegler's West End meltdown reminds us that fame and talent don't always guarantee smooth sailing. Behind the glamour lies immense pressure, and sometimes that pressure can crack even the brightest stars. Whether this chapter ends in redemption or regret remains to be seen. But one thing is clear: the theatre world is watching closely, and Rachel's next move will be crucial. If you want to stay updated on this evolving story and other entertainment drama, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Thanks for watching.